At the start of the movie, we are introduced to our protagonist, Sam, a young girl who spent her entire childhood in an orphanage. Throughout her life, Sam has constantly been plagued with abnormally bad luck, which greatly affects her life as she can barely complete any task without causing a string of accidents. Over time, the young girl clocks 18 and, as a result, is mandated to leave the orphanage. Sam is saddened by the prospect of leaving the infant home as she's been separated from her 10-year-old friend, Hazel. Distraught, she tries to elongate her stay and desperately begs the supervisor to postpone her vacation. Sadly, her plea is denied, as the woman in charge calmly explains that it is mandatory for her to leave. Left with no choice, Sam says her final goodbye to Hazel and promises to visit soon. After exchanging farewells, the orphaned adult is dropped off by a social worker at a nearby apartment, where she goes on to start the next phase of her life. She settles in quickly and goes to bed early, ahead of a new week. The following morning, Sam wakes up to prepare for her new job. She gets out of bed, but is suddenly hit with several unlucky accidents. Firstly, her toaster abruptly malfunctions, after which she gets trapped in the bathroom as the door unexpectedly gets jammed. These accidents extend through the morning, as Sam's second pair of socks go missing and her bicycle tire gets slammed. Sam, who has grown used to her constant bad luck, finds a way around these unfortunate mishaps, and miraculously makes it to work in time. On arrival, she meets her new boss, Marvin, who, after exchanging pleasantries, assigns her multiple tasks. Sadly, the orphan's misfortune persists as she repeatedly messes up and destroys several items. After a hectic day at work, Sam grabs dinner at a nearby restaurant and eats on the sidewalk as all the tables are occupied. Moments later, a black cat approaches and stands beside her. The unlucky orphan feels compassion for it and offers him part of her sandwich. The cat hurriedly eats the meals but quickly races away when he's done. Once he leaves, Sam spots a gold penny underneath a leaf and picks it up as she retires home for the night. The next day, the orphan wakes up and is immediately hit with an unprecedented string of good luck. Confused, she instantly remembers the gold penny from the night before and realizes it is the source of her good luck. Overjoyed, she decides to gift the coin to Hazel in hopes of it finding her young friend an adoptive family. She rushes to work and aces her shift as she effortlessly completes her tasks with unmatched precision. Marvin is pleased with the improvement and offers a compliment, much to her pleasure. Sadly, the luck change doesn't last long, as Sam mistakenly loses the gold penny and flushes it down the toilet. From their moment henceforth, she reverts to her original unlucky state. That evening, she heads to the same restaurant from the previous day and finds the same black cat. Frustrated, she rants about losing the coin, and to her utmost surprise, the cat answers. Sam quickly realizes that the felon is the owner of the lucky charm and begs him for another penny to gift Hazel. However, the cat ignores her and swiftly runs away, much to her dismay. Determined to get more luck, Sam chases after him but is yet again hit with several unlucky accidents as she tries to catch up. After several minutes of running, she spots him in a hidden alleyway and closely watches him from a distance. The orphan is astonished to see the cat entering a secret portal and instantly follows him as she is teleported to a magical world. On Sam's arrival, the cat freaks out and tries to send her back to Earth. However, she quickly stops his attempts and boldly demands an explanation. Left with no choice, the black cat introduces himself as Bob and reveals that the magical world is known as the Land of Luck. Here, tiny leprechauns create good luck for humans and also make lucky pennies for other magical creatures, which are stored in a special depot. Bob reveals each animal only gets a single penny and explains he'd been banished for losing his. Hearing this, Sam draws up a plan and suggests they steal a penny from the depot. She offers Bob a button from her bag to disguise as the gold coin and strikes a deal with him. In reaching an agreement, the black cat uses the button to enter the magical city and ushers Sam into the leprechaun's locker room, where she changes into their uniform. Though Sam is much larger than the other creatures, she manages to blend in and goes into the magical city without attracting too much attention. The duo swiftly heads to the depot, after which Bob introduces Sam to his leprechaun friend, Jerry. Seconds later, the depot opens and Sam joins the rest of the leprechauns as they work in the facility. Each worker is mandated to pick and clean a lucky coin before sending it for deployment. Jerry shows Sam how to complete the task, and the orphan quickly gets accustomed to the process as she blends in. During this time, she repeatedly tries to steal one of the gold pennies, but fails every attempt. Eventually, her bad luck kicks in, and she causes an accident in the depot as she knocks over several leprechauns from their position. The unfortunate event is shocking to the creatures as bad luck doesn't exist in their world. Thus, they decide to seal off the building and summon the leprechaun captain to investigate the cause. Meanwhile, Sam and Bob finally come clean to Jerry and reveal their entire ordeal to him. The leprechaun is stunned at the revelation, but decides to help them. He explains that instead of stealing a new gold penny, they could simply retrieve the old one. It turns out the leprechauns have a bunny drone that can sense and retrieve lost pennies. However, the device has been imperative and requires a piece of equipment known as the Good Luck Crystal to activate it. Hearing this, the duo joins Jerry as he leads them to the crystal's location. Getting there, Sam spots a magical dragon named Babe and is fascinated by the creature. She tries to go close to it, but Sam swiftly stops her, citing that the dragon is the maker of good luck and is allergic to creatures with bad luck. Once the mystical creature leaves, the trio successfully retrieves the crystal and continues their mission. Jerry collects the crystal and goes on to activate the bunny drone, while Sam and Bob head to the control sector to navigate the device. Once they reach their destination, the duo discovers a group of rabbits working in the area. Seeing this, Sam distracts the animals by giving an impromptu musical performance. The rabbits are fascinated by the display and leave their stations as they rapidly focus their attention on her. Meanwhile, Bob seizes the opportunity and uses one of their navigation devices to control the drone. Within minutes, he successfully retrieves the penny and sends the drone to Jerry for collection, after which he reunites with Sam. The duo swiftly calls Jerry for a situation update and learns that the bunny drone successfully landed. As the penny was retrieved from the sewers, the device is incredibly dirty and soiled in feces. Jerry races to grab a glove, but as soon as he returns, the drone is sucked into a vacuum and transported to a region known as the In-Between. Disappointed, the leprechaun discloses the sad news to the duo and asks them to head out to the In-Between to retrieve it. Sam is intrigued by the location's name and questions Bob about it, thus initiating a lengthy explanation. It turns out that the Land of Good Luck is an opposite world underneath it, known as the City of Bad Luck. In both worlds, two kinds of luck are produced and fed into a gadget known as the randomizer, before being sent to humans on Earth. Each of the two polar cities is demarcated by a middle ground known as the In-Between, where the randomizer is kept. In the following scene, Sam accompanies Bob to an elevator as they head out to search for the missing penny. The duo quickly encounters some difficulties as they get separated when Sam mistakenly ends up in the Land of Bad Luck. However, she soon finds her way back to Bob and reunites with him at the In-Between. On their arrival, they meet a unicorn named Jeff, the custodian of the randomizer. Sam instantly hits it off with Jeff as she converses with him while Bob searches for the missing penny. The unicorn shows Sam the randomizer and explains the machine's operation. He discloses that bad luck clogs the machine due to its adhesive nature. As such, it has to be passed through a separation device before finally reaching the randomizer. As the duo further converses, Jeff brings up Babe, the dragon from earlier, and narrates his encounter with her. It turns out that many years ago, the unicorn got contaminated by multiple bad luck crystals. He successfully managed to get rid of them, but the crystals left behind a residual amount of bad luck. As a result, the dragon gifted him with a lucky penny to counter its effects. After the lengthy chat, Sam finally asks Jeff about the missing penny. The unicorn reveals that he found the gold coin but returned it to the storage depot. Hearing this, Sam and Bob are defeated and slowly return to the Land of Good Luck. Once they arrive, Sam recalls her conversation with Jeff about Babe and comes up with a stellar plan. She races to the dragon and hides a bad luck crystal underneath her shoe. Babe, who is allergic to bad luck, senses it and summons her workers to get rid of it. Once they leave, the dragon gifts Sam a gold coin to negate the residual effects of the bad crystals. The grateful orphan thanks Babe and sprints in search of Bob. She arrives right on time and spots him being arrested by the leprechaun captain for submitting a fake button. She chases after the duo and hands the newly obtained lucky penny to the captain, thus freeing Bob and saving him from banishment. After the ordeal is finally settled, Sam feels disappointed as she never secured any good luck for Hazel. Moments later, she comes up with a plan and enlists Bob's help as the duo heads for the In-Between. Together, they deactivate the separation machine, thus halting its entirety into the randomizer and causing only good luck to enter the human world. However, this quickly backfires as the machine clogs up and overloads, thus spewing a plethora of bad luck into the upper world. The spillage contaminates all the good luck crystals and totally changes them to bad luck. The entire city is devastated by the accident and soon discovers that Sam and Bob are responsible. Frightened, Babe rushes to the scene and tries to save the situation. However, the dragon is left helpless as she requires pre-existing good luck to make a new batch. With all the good luck in the city gone, the citizens walk away sulkily as they are now doomed to a life full of misery. Sam and Bob feel overwhelming guilt for the accident and decide to fix their mistake. Moments later, Sam recalls she saw some good luck crystals in the Land of Bad Luck and suggests they head for it. Together, the duo journeys to the underground world and visits a bar filled with friendly roots and goblins. They approach the bartender and explain their plight to him as they politely ask for some good luck crystals. The kind-hearted bartender feels sorry for the duo and hands them a jar filled with the needed crystals. Sam and Bob are delighted to see the gems and swiftly take the jar to Babe. After receiving the crystals, the dragon uses her free breath and converts them into a pair of good luck stones to reactivate the randomizer. Midway into the operation, Babe decides only to insert the good luck stones into the machines and rid the world of bad luck altogether. Sam strongly disapproves of her decision and races after the dragon to stop her. She manages to reach the machine in time and takes a minute to reason with Babe. Sam explains that though bad luck can be frustrating, it also has the potential to accomplish beautiful things. The orphan uses her newfound friendship with Rob as an example and details she would never have met him if not for her string of bad luck. Babe is strongly moved by her speech and ultimately agrees to return things to their original state. Once activated, the randomizer produces more good luck and springs the city back to life. After the mission is completed, Bob returns with Sam to the human world, where the duo lives together as a family. In the closing scene, they pick up Hazel from her adoptive home and take her to Sam's house as the trio hosts a fun sleepover. And that's a wrap for this movie's recap. Subscribe to see more videos like this, turn on the notifications, and leave a like to help the channel out. Thanks for watching.